Live from Southern California, PapaCristos. Hey, what's going on over here, man? They're saying now that there's going to be an economic crash, and I want everybody to know that you're in the right place. You're in cryptocurrency. You're in digital currency, so you have it good. You have it good. You know, now. Let's say that you had gold or silver. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? Who are you gonna trust? How are you gonna plan something out to be able to make a good exchange on your mineral resource? I mean, look at Africa. Look at South America. Look what they got to go through. Wars. Look at the oil. So, if they're going through it, what makes you think that you're going to make an easy transaction during the economic crash, zombie apocalypse situation? So that's what I'm trying to tell everybody, you got to be careful, because when you got digital currency, you could find any satellite that had and access the internet, pay for it, read the terms and conditions, be able to access your digital currency, pay for an Uber to come pick you up through air or land, and then go to your destination, or go to your private house in the country, or at the whatever location you think it's safe. Maybe book a ticket out of the country, come back when it gets better. But that's how it goes. Now, the last thing I want you guys to do is pull your money out. Do not pull your money out of digital currency. Leave it in there, because this is an attempt by the banks to take over digital currency, just like how they crashed the the internet boom. They destroyed that. Housing crisis, they destroyed that. Wars after wars. Okay, 9/11, they did that. Okay, Black Lives Matters, they're doing that. All the problems you're seeing is caused by them. This is how they make their money. And now what they want to do is crash the banks, get us to panic, get us to pull all our money out. If you pull your money out, where do you think it's going to be? It's going to be in the bank. And you're not even going to be able to get to the bank. Alright? This is the takeover of digital currency. This is where digital currency will get that extra certificate of legitimacy, and by the faith and credit of the people, digital currency will become the new currency, and the dollar will be no more. It gotta happen. It gotta be like that. Like I told Donald Trump, I was like, why are you going to the White House? That's the last place you want to be. He should have been president from his twin towers, Trump Towers, and just stay right there and do executive orders. But he wanted to be in the camera. He wanted to be in the spotlight. He didn't know what District of Columbia stands for. He went over there trying to make changes, trying to Trump can still do what he's doing without being president. But I know why he wants to be president. Because it's better. You get laws passed. You don't gotta beg. You get what you want when you want it. But he didn't know that the last thing that was going to happen was that the Vatican was going to kick him out of there. Because Vatican rules. But that's off topic. Let's get back to topic. Check out the digital currency here, Dogecoin. The new video that came out, I think yesterday. 5 views, 1. Like it for me. Coinbase. Open up an account. Right here, first name, last name. Scroll down. Create an account. Alright. And then most of all, today we're talking about Cartesi. Now I'm telling you, I'm tired of all these new digital currency coming out, and I'm starting to think that I'm starting to speculate of what's really going on. Now I know everything is done by transaction, and that's what's happening where computers take over. But what I'm talking about is that I think the new the collateral, the property is going to be computers. Because when we're reading all these jargon right here that don't make no sense, and we're learning that all these names are computer chips. They're saying that on every chip, when a chip makes a transaction to another chip, that's by you making a phone call or making a payment. Because when you buy, you're making a payment. There have to be a buyer and a seller. There have to be two people to the contract. And they're trying to tell us that when I'm sending something to somebody, that accumulates digital currency. And it's the creation of money. And I'm thinking that the collateral is the chips, your computer device. Because as you read right here, CTI is a utility token that powers the Cartesi network, which aims to solve blockchain scalability and a high fee using a technology called optimistic rollup. CTSI can be used for staking and fees for processing data on the network. Notably, Cartesi enables smart contract creation using mainstream programming languages. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. So, what is the optimistic rollups? I've been looking these names up, and you know me, at my previous videos. It says Ethereum. Optimistic Rollup is used as a sidechain that is parallel to the main Ethereum chain. They can over improvement in scalability because they do not do any combination by default. Transaction written in the main Ethereum chain as called data optimistic, done further by reducing the gas cost. The gas cost in digital currency is the energy cost. Hold on, gas cost. That's a finance term. Cost in fueling, yeah. Triple cost gas trip calculator. Okay, hold up. Ethereum average gas price is the current level of 69.10, up from 66.90 yesterday and up. Okay, Ethereum average gas price Y chart. You see, you got to do your research a little bit, you know. But that's besides the point. We're looking for optimistic roll up. Okay, so this is optimistic roll up right here. See, it's all computer work, it's all digits. That's why they use the computer for the mining. And that's what we're seeing right here. So it is an Ethereum blockchains. You gotta know what you're getting into, you know. Sorry for keeping you guys up here very long. Well, go check it out for yourself. I don't want to keep you guys here long. Let's check out what Mikazu got to say.
Different dilemma. The fact that anybody with a reserve currency, any nation with a reserve currency, this is eToro, the leading social trading platform with over 30 currency, has to run huge trade deficits and thus inevitably weaken themselves and collapse their own currency. So they saw that. They're not stupid, and they saw that that was coming. Unlike Saudi Arabia, unlike Europe, unlike Japan before it, it didn't play the game. It stopped playing the game in 2013 when it did the Belt and Road instead of recycling all their surplus into treasuries. So that's where everything has changed since 2013, and we're heading toward a neutral reserve currency unit of account like Bitcoin. You had said, responded to him, nope, elastic fiat US dollar promotes violence and war. Inelastic Bitcoin promotes peace. There is no reason to be defeatist with Bitcoin ridding us of fiat and central banks. The report that we're going to get to, the fraying of the US global currency reserve system from Lynn Alden, mentions exactly that, that a lot of violence is needed in order to sustain the US dollar as reserve currency backed by oil. So it has to resort to violence in order to continue to force people to accept the US dollar, you know, being the pricing mechanism for oil. But right now, so you're saying that the fact that, you know, basically Bitcoin promotes peace because it is inelastic like that.
Right, it's hard money. You know, it's like St. Francis of Assisi, I believe, said, God, let me be chaste, but maybe tomorrow, right? You know, like, we know that in order to survive as a species, we're going to have to embrace peace. And other these childish games of throwing bricks at each other have run their conclusion, because we've basically exhausted the planet's ability to carrying capacity for humans. And the planet is choking on its human population right now, and it's now sending a pretty strong signal that Mother Earth would prefer it if humans were no longer around. So, as a result, the only way we can ingratiate ourselves with Mother Nature is to have a breakout in peace, and to show her that we are, in fact, mature as a species and not childish throwing our poop around. And so Josh Wolf is unwilling to get out of the diaper and not childish.
See that? Nothing wrong with it. But this is what they're promoting everywhere. Females being in charge. They always show that, and then now they're showing interracial dating. Interracial. Because there's a lot of white Caucasian females, and there's less single Caucasian men due to the wars and the opium epidemic. So they're pushing this right here, and they're pushing transgender. So
And so Joshua was unwilling to get out of the diapers and stand up and be an adult.
Right, and when the Triffin dilemma, what happens to the reserve currency nation like the U.S. dollar post World War II, Keynes saw it coming. He knew what was going to happen, and what would happen is you've got to have the trade deficit, and that means you got to send your gold overseas. So we